Hello and welcome back to our adventures in Westeros. We have two things going on right now. We have a prison break, which I've been told apparently is a thing in the base game. It's just rare, which is interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen it. I probably have when we initially played it, but yeah, wild. So we'll see how that is. Still don't know about this one down here, but we could maybe check it out if it's still running by the time we get to it. But we are also in a war down here. Now, there's a big chunk of an army down there. Is that their full army? Pretty much, yeah, because that's 5519, and they have 5529, which probably means they've reinforced 10 troops, right? Realistically, that's what they mean, is they've reinforced 10 troops since this army rose up, or this army has lost 10 troops overall through attrition or whatever. Okay, and how many does our side have? Our side has 7,600. War goal is defender controls the war target. But war target in a liberty war. What is the war target in a liberty war? I think it's that you need to control all of your own land. Is that correct? So this is taken over by... Wait, it says it's been sieged. I'm trying to figure out who's sieged this. I don't know why I'm having such difficulty figuring that out. Let me look at one that's not been sieged. So that one... Yeah, it looks like it's been sieged, but I don't know by who. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering here. Because if we look at these, that, like, we look at one that's not in a war, say. Looks identical. I'm sure there's... Oh, there you go. Occupied by Lord Man... I don't know why I was having such difficulty seeing that. Marulf here. So Marulf is this guy who is... the person whose side we're on in the war. Okay, so he sieged that. So it's not that his land's been sieged, unless is this been sieged? This been sieged by Lord Eddard. Ah, there you go. So I think that's right. I think Liberty War is that your land is completely unsieged. So this, I think, is what's giving them ticking war score, which is not great. So we kind of want to go and de-siege that. Let's see if we can convince the AI to do it. Where are we? We're here. So we're actually also very far away. So I think we want to aim to go there. I think we should take boats. How much is it going to cost us? 24. We should probably take boats to here. Yeah, let's go here and then we'll figure things out. I think that's reasonable. Right. And then prison break. Oh yeah, somebody also suggested we get an educator for our child. Yeah, we can educate her for now. We're quick, so that'll be fine. We can almost switch it later, but it just means that if there's childhood events, then we can be in control of them. Learning perk. There is also an argument I should take this one right now, because this one means our wards gain additional skills. I think that's a good argument. I think we should take it. It's a good single point thing. Too far afield. No matter what his other worth may be to our contract, there's no denying that Jaemon's sheer distance from King Garrett causes us issues. A remote agent simply cannot be as helpful as one able to move around as much as needed. Alas, we pay the price for this now. Ah, is this because... Is it talking about distance? I assume it's talking about distance, right? Yeah, is this because he's a knight in our army? No. Okay, I mean, it could just be distance from here to here as well, but... Okay. Scattered agents. Lowers our base success chance by 5. I think we take it. We take the hit. No problem. Right. And then they're landing here. So now, we want to go over here and help with this siege. Let's see what happens. Someone else? My husband might be sleeping with someone else. I will confront him. He's not. Shocking. The reason we get that event is because we're paranoid. So, you know, we think, you know, all sorts of things. As long as this is going to take 6 months versus 35 days. If we see them coming, we have to run. Yeah, they're probably going to come for us. A friendly clamor. It's tough. Oh my god. Sorry, I looked at the bottom right. Great spring sickness. Where has this started? There's a plague. Wait, where has it started? I can't see it on the map. Lion's Harbor. Alright, so it's a plague that started in Casterly Rock, right? Or Lannisport, I guess. Yeah, Lannisport. Wow. Okay. That's gonna spread. A friendly clamour. It's tough to describe what's so appealingly intimate about the low buzz of a camp settling in for the evening. Maybe it's the flagrant ambitions to see the world constantly flaunted, the rummaging of crates and barrels from the supply tent, or even the affectionate snarking of Malia and Melessa as the two best friends go about the evening's business. All this forms a quiet, comforting blanket of familiarity. This is my domain and these are my people, a small kingdom, but one where I know every sight, sound, and soul. So I can gain some prestige by retiring to our tent. I can check in our stores. Stores are provision use. Best get my meal before the mess is swamped, gets follower opinion. Or a walk along the perimeter sounds pleasant. Yeah, let's grab ourselves 3 intrigue. Why not? Whoa, where's our army? Army is here, we're sieging. Are they coming for us? I think they are. 4 months left. The correct thing for these guys to do is to reinforce us. They're not going to do it. I'm just telling you what the correct thing is. There was something I wanted to look up, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, I just wanted to see how we were doing in the scheme, so that's fine. I think they're coming for us. I'm trying to think when's the last second we can get away. Well, when will we know that they're coming for us? So if they're going here, right? If they're going here, they'll either go up or down. If they go down, they're definitely coming to us. Burning at both ends. It's clear my friend Jaymond is sincerely putting his all into my prison break contract, dedicating sleepless nights and long days to our goals. Perhaps it is cruel of me to use one who is dear to me so. Certainly I cannot say I would like to be used so. Still he is effective and it's for a good cause. Let's say you could do more, spend a little time with me instead, or rest a while. It gains excellent leveraging. Huh. Scheme phase length goes faster by 10 days. Yeah. Let's do that. Whoa, pause. So they're going here. So if they're going here, they're definitely coming for us. So run. I take attrition no matter where. Oh, I don't take attrition if I go south. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's the correct decision. Go here and then head south. Also, I think I actually want to take the attrition. No. I want you to take the shortest route to there. 100 casualties. What was that sound? As my men and I trudge through one of the 1,000 swamps in the neck, we wearily enter a dense thicket. Oh no. All around us are fallen logs, enormous trees, twisted vines, and ferns that dwarf men. We cannot see through to the other side. As we slowly progress down the path, one of the forward men shouts back, "I think someone's here!" I stomp onward through the water only to see men ahead of me fall to the ground, arrows lodged through their torso. I call my remaining men into defensive positions around me as what appears to be an army of Crannoch men approaches through the woods. Okay, so they start a war against us, ambush in the bog. An army of 480 men arrive, so we're going to defeat them. The problem is that's going to hold us in place. So it wasn't the event I thought it was. I thought we were about to die again, but this is terrible, obviously. Like, this is awful, because now we're stuck fighting these guys. I mean, we are going to win this war. What do we get? We get 15 gold for it? Oh, okay. If you say so. Hopefully these guys are hostile to both sides. They're hostile to both, right? Yeah. Wait, if it lasts long enough, they're going to leave. They left! What? That's wild. That is actually wild that they just left. Because they're going to siege that. Because we're no longer sieging. We're no longer a threat. That's so funny. Alright, now we just need to win this battle. Invalidate. Wait. This guy was slain in battle, so it was invalid. What do you mean it's invalidated? I killed him. Okay. I want to get involved in this battle. Let's go. Learning from the best. Two of my agents, Sagato and Jamin, seem to have found common cause in our plan beyond the basic goal. Excellent. Let's improve Jamin's intrigue by 3. I definitely want to take this fight, if I can. Yeah, we took attrition, but it's still very much worth it, I think, for us. Because it means that we get to hit this army here. And, yeah, we should win, right? They do have spearmen who are countering my horses, but we counter spearmen. They only have 1 knight, we have 6 knights. Yeah, we should be stronger, I think, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's get comfortable trappings. I think I'm wrong. Is that because their advantage is too high? Oh, enemy damage increased by 275. Wait. Oh, it's because they have a bunch of cultural traditions in March contract. Okay. I understand. No, we're crushed. So basically, they're 275% stronger than I thought, because we have all these base stuff, right? But they have defending in the bog, which is +5. The battle roll doesn't matter, because that's inconsequential. It re-rolls at each stage in a battle. I mean, it is higher than ours, but that's not really that important. Commander martial skill, ours is higher. Leading own soldiers for them is +5, so already they have another +5. Chivalry focus, which I couldn't know that they had, is +5. I see. Can I see? I guess I could have known they had it if I'd checked, but anyway. Yeah, I didn't, because generally it doesn't matter. So they had +5 from that, but also they had +5 from the Holy Site, because their religion has a +5 bonus because of... because of this Holy Site here. So if they're defending, they gain another +5. Denizens of the Bog is a cultural tradition, so their culture gives them another +5, thanks to Denizens of the Bog. And then they have a March contract, which is their vassal contract, which again, could I have actually seen that ahead of time? Absolutely no way I could have seen that ahead of time. So that one I think I'm clear on. But yeah, they had an extra +5 from that, which basically means that we were screwed because their leader's really good. Although interestingly, that is actually a positive for this one, because they're not leading this army, and they're not defending against that army. So our allies are doing great because of this. Unfortunately, we're not. The family that stays together. It's a little odd for my husband, Master Joran, and I to be brought together so over this contract to prison break. Still, there's joy to be found in a common task, in working together towards a goal. Frustrations shared are lessened, triumphs multiplied, there is always something to talk about. I'm glad I brought him on this endeavor. I got a hook on him, and we already have enough advantages to get this to work. So, execute. I think this is one of the ones where I want to choose a lower one, right? Yes. So I want to choose Seize the Moment. And in the dead of night, I slink into where Frida is held. Clever Sagato swiftly picks the lock, keeping us from Frida. Watchful Joran signals that we're in the clear. I shush Frida, guiding her out into the shadows. Back through my place of entry, a window left open by Wenda, we go. We sneak to our horses, leap into the saddle and spur hard. You saved my life, truly, Frida says, when we are at last slow. What a thrill that was. Or what a thrill this was. So we get a hook. We've now brought her back. We get some money. It's quite a lot for what we got in the scheme, but still good. And we got a strong hook on Frida herself. Okay. Well, now we can make a request to Marin. Probably for provisions, unfortunately. But we can make the request. Then we can lose the rest of our army. There we go. We're now retreating here, apparently. Joran has been captured. That's unfortunate. I don't have a ton of money. Ormond is also captured. Oh, and Jayana was slain. Oh no. That's not good. And then this. Oh, new Lord Commander on the wall. New Lord Commander is Cotter Pike. Okay. But by Pike, it doesn't mean like... Okay. By pike, I was thinking like somewhere over here, like an Iron Man thing. Or actually, maybe pike is the... yeah, maybe pike's the generic Ironborn name. That might be it, the generic name. Okay. Cool. Anyway, and that means that Ronald Hartley died of old age. Oh, alright. They do seem to be electing quite old people, so you're likely to see old age happen a lot. Oh yeah, also, how's the disease going? Oh, it's just wiping out the west coast of Westeros. Don't worry about it. We're in the north, you see. You don't need to worry. For now. Okay, do I want to head up there? Also, we should now see in this that this is now less favorable towards our side. Now that this guy has gotten here. And now they're running it, so they get all their bonuses. Oh, Wetlanders actually gives them a +10 advantage in the bog as well. Or when they're in this part of it, so wow. They're even stronger there. It just so happens that the people defending are also from that area, so they get a bunch of bonuses. So it's really just us who got the negatives. New commander is going to be our head porter. Can I make it there? I'll take attrition if I try and make it there. I can reinforce my troops as well. Yeah, let's refill them. But I'm going to have to re-raise them. That's the problem if I want to do that. How are we going to do this? Guess I'm going to go here and try and convince them to start sieging. Hey, oh no, we got troops back. Oh, I guess I just had to not be in enemy territory. And had to let time progress. Okay, that's not too bad then. Foreign fruits. In my wanderings outside of camp, I come across a clearing in the forest rich with all manners of colourful berries adorning the bushes. They're unlike any I have seen before, and look so tantalisingly delicious, and it would take my followers less than an hour to pick them all. Could these be a much needed gift from the drowned god, or a trick from the drowned god meant to test us? Yeah, I'll just take the provisions. That's fine. Are they losing this battle? Kinda looks like they are. They're just not losing it very quickly. This person's joined. They're an ally. They're all the way up to the north. My god! The disease is spreading. It does appear to be stopping at the border to the north. It doesn't have permission to cross, but... yeah. Wow. What was that sound? Oh no, no, you can't ambush me with these guys again. Really? Okay, we're gonna lose this time probably, but let's see. Actually, we reinforced our troops. We might be okay. A faithful visitor. Do you have a place for a man of old gods? He smiles at me hopefully, dirty clothes rustling in the stiff breeze, a wandering priest. Do we need him? Probably not. Well, I don't know. We could gain wander experience. I don't really need that. I don't really need inflexible worshiper either. I guess we'll try and recruit him even though I'm not really a huge fan. His plans far beyond the camp. Honestly, kind of works for me. Right. Also, how's this going for you here? Yeah, so you're losing due to taking war score, but the battle war score is quite nice. Okay. Continue the longest battle of all time. I think it's because neither side is doing a ton of damage in this battle. They got invalidated for the same reason again. I like the idea of what they're doing. Also, it does appear like it literally has stopped at the northern border. I think it literally cannot enter. It also seems to have stopped at the Dornish border as well. I think it might be because the Great Spring Sickness is meant to affect... yeah, it's meant to affect everywhere that isn't the north or Dorne. So, yeah, not sure. Anyway, not great for everybody living down there. Definitely gotta say that. Grab some provisions. Yeah, back to our siege. Oh, come on. How often is this event gonna fire? But yeah, I think this event is kind of broken. Donner, my maester, is not known as Donner Foulfart. What a horrible name. Anyway. Yeah, we're once again here. We're so going to get beaten up by these guys when, yeah, when our battle against the Cranach man ends. It's going to end prematurely because it we kill the person and it ends the war. I don't know. They're just all sitting here waiting for us. It's not good. Might at least make it enough to make... Yeah, I'm going to get some money out of this at least. Okay. Unfamiliar rations. We'll do the top event. We've seen this many times now. Right. Oh, look at that. We lost. Oh, now we're against all of this army. And... Oh, Barris was slain. That's not good. My head porter was slain. That's definitely not good. Giles killed someone on their side. That's good. Goodbye, army. Now retreating. An ally left the war. They still haven't realized they need to de-siege their stuff, so we're going to lose the war due to taking war score. Are we at least retreating somewhere better? No, we're retreating back over here again. Right. Yeah, okay. Cool. We'll do that. It looks like I can only, yeah, I can only refill when I'm outside of their land anyway. So yeah, it must just do it after like a set amount of time. The journey of a lifetime. As I turn in for the night, I hear some commotion coming from around my guards. I can scarcely believe my eyes as I behold Griff, a member of Harrion's own court, as the source of this disturbance as he argues with my bodyguards. Griff Pal. He calls me out from the far end of camp. Please hear me out, my lady. Life at court is such a bore, I cannot stomach another day of it. I wish to join you on the endless road ahead if you would have me. Alright. I don't really want you to be like an officer though. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make you my whatever position Jaymond has. Well, yeah. You can join my camp. That's acceptable. We need people. New leader of our army. I guess it's going to be Giles. I would love to be able to get our army to like somehow meet up with their army. I just don't really know how I'm going to make that. I guess I would have to come in from the top. Maybe go Siege Fever or something. Yeah, I guess we do want to kind of make our way up here, though. Just to avoid this. Also, it's avoiding the Vale, specifically on the borders as well. Interesting. So that must be like a set sickness. Also, to see what we got. So we got Edmure Tully now. To see who's in charge. Horton Lannister. Who is a child of Jaime, who... died from his wounds already. Alright. So that's that. The Reach is Waldemar Tyrell, which is Willis's son. Okay. Stormlands is Robert Baratheon. Okay. Married to Cersei Lannister. Oh, that's familiar. And then, yeah, Dorne is Arianne. After Doran died of green fever. So they had their own disease at one point. And then it's still Rhaegar in charge of the Seven Kingdoms for now. But we'll see who eventually takes over. His heir is Maegor. Cool. Right, back up here. Getting on the boats and heading north. Right, we should be there now. Oh, not quite. Okay, I would love to meet up with their armies at some point. What's hostile and what's not? Is that not the right map mode? Oh, I think it's this one I was after. Yeah. Let's go Siege Fever for them. Yeah, let's do that. That'll at least mean we're helping. Oh, they're about to fight. Get to the fight. There we go. Get to the fight. I can make another request from Marin. I will take some more provisions. Continue stocking up. I do not have an organizer. Cool. Let's go. So straight down here. Oh my god. Another Cranach Man attack. Oh, is this one going to end in exactly the same way as the previous ones, where the war invalidates itself? Oh, that would be a fun one. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, the war invalidated itself. Crazy. I think this event could use a little work. I'm just going to put it that way. I think it could use a little work. I mean, I would be fine if the wars didn't invalidate themselves. That's the bit that really is annoying. Anyway, look, all I'm saying is that poor Melissa is the real reason we have to move so frequently. Every time she goes to market, it causes a famine. Right. I'm just going to soak it in. Don't need to worry about that for now. It looks like our side might win this battle. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, they're going to win. Gusto Haratus is no longer a sworn sword, as he was slain in battle. Oh, look at that. It invalidated itself. Crazy. Alright, go back up here. Yeah, we're going to have to recover after this war. We're losing a ton of people. Right. Sieging. It's going to take 5 months of sieging. Cool. There's a new hybrid culture, the Fang Forestman culture. Cool. We can make a request. I'm going to take 46 gold from you. Cool. We spent a long time up there, actually. Like, we must have spent a very long time up there. How old is our daughter? She's 6 now. What's she doing? She's doing a stewardship education. And that's acceptable. Yeah. Also, our husband's still in prison. New learning perk. And we can divine the stars. Alright. Well, I did that. New perk. I'll take, yeah, I'll take Siege phase time. That seems, like, immediately useful. Yeah. Sure. So now, this should take a lot less time. I don't think it comes into the estimate for Siege phase time. From my memory, it just makes it go quicker without it actually coming into the estimate. Oh my god. Another attack by the same group. I'm anticipating a great battle. Wow, I'm so good at fortune telling, I can see what's in front of me. Anyway, nurture. They say children react more than anyone else to the places they find themselves. It's fortunate for my daughter Tansy then that she finds herself in the company of the most ambitious adventurers, exotic locals and rugged travellers that I've been able to gather. This is a fine environment for a young girl to grow up in, and one where she seems determined to take its many lessons to heart. So try and make her gregarious, brave, ambitious, fickle or eccentric. Try and get some more stewardship into her, or stop that. These are mostly good. Fickle's probably the worst, and even that is pretty good. Yeah. You got gregarious. I mean, that's pretty good. It's not a bad trait by any means, so we'll take it. Come on, we know this war is going to invalidate at some point. Quite happy to wait for it. Oh, it's not going to invalidate. We're actually going to lose. Second in command. For some time now, the post of my second has lain vacant. Discontent with this state of affairs has finally bubbled over enough that the 3 candidates have stepped forward to offer themselves for the role. Sagato, who offers to swear himself to me till his dying breath. Malia, who seems about ready to work herself into a stupor for me. And of course Tristan, undoubtedly the best qualified for the role. Although he is currently a leper. So good, good, good. They're all good. She is working herself to death for 20 years, which is a big boost to her stats. I choose my mother, I guess. That is my mother, right? Yes, although it is layered on top of itself. But yes, I will leverage her work ethic. So she's now much better at everything as well. So she might actually be better than good now, right? Yeah, she's now excellent, so we now get a huge bonus to all of our stats, which is great. I did, however, lose that battle, and now these guys just exist. Do I have to, like... What happens if I surrender? I lose renown. Will not ever accept white peace, basically. Okay. Well, let's start with reinforcing our men-at-arms. Walking over here. And then waiting for them to reinforce. Here we go. And do I want to attack them? I might. Things that will get destroyed due to them being better. I guess I want to fight them in step, ideally. I just want to sit here and bait them. We could do this. Lowers the defensive advantage. Nope, still doesn't feel it. Like, that's good for us. Okay. Right, we'll sit there for now. There's not a lot we can do. I kind of think we have to attack, actually. Let's put you back in... Well, we'll lead and we'll attack. We have the one that means we don't die if we lead, right? Yeah. Let's do this. This gets us 5 extra advantage. Plus, on top of the 5 extra advantage, we also lower the defensive advantage by 20%. Yeah, so this should be a lot better. It's not. Okay, well that's good to know. Yeah, it's good to know. We're actually going to lose troops a lot quicker than they are. Well, alright. Lesson learned. Thought we'd try. Didn't work. I can repair a rat's tail. I will do. Did they at least take permanent... They don't take any damage to their army. Okay. I mean, we could wait to white peace. I'm just gonna surrender. We have no renown anyway. Let's just go to minus 100. Of what? What do you mean? Leader Sylvie of the Lance of the Smith has died at 28 years of age. She vanished without a trace. Does that mean I was murdered? I think that means I was murdered. A conscientious woman, she was renowned for her excellent skills as a steward and ruler. Leader Tansy steps forward as leader. Some fear that the ascension of a woman to the throne might be a symptom of uncertain times to come. Unless, like, surrendering the war did it. It didn't say it did it. What? Wait, they both died at age 28? What is this curse? Wait, so he died... They both died on the 28th, within like a month of each other, right? Oh, wait, no. Oh, I misread it. I read the born has died on this one. Yeah. Within like 6 months of each other, but wow. Okay. Alright then. Well, I guess I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.